safety pocket and key numbers.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're talking all about Universal Orlando and their newest Valley Resort, Endless Summer. So if you guys have been following us on Instagram, I highly suggest that you do, because it's where you get those kind of up-to-date behind-the-scenes little picturesque shots every so often. My brothers were just in last week, or almost now 2 weeks ago. They flew in from Pennsylvania. And what better excuse to have than to get a hotel and go stay over on property? All right, everybody, so we just checked in, and we actually checked in at 11:30, and our room's actually already ready, which was really cool. Normally, it's not ready till like 3 or 4 o'clock, so we got super lucky. We got upgraded to a pool view, and this is what Universal considers a 2-bedroom suite. Let's check it out. Oh, hi.
Good evening.
We checked in.
Yeah. This is considered a 2-bedroom suite. We've got two, I think they say that these might be like queen size beds. They look more like fulls. And then, so that's one side. And then the other bedroom, which is where Taylor and I will be at, is right here. And it's actually pretty tight. This is not as big as I would have expected. I think it's a little bit smaller. We do have a closet. Not really much of a closet, as you can see. One thing I will say, though, that I do like about this is that they do have like this is dockside, surfside kind of themed, and we've got this kind of picnic table-esque with two like woven chairs and a bench, which is kind of cool. We've got a refrigerator, microwave, obviously. But other than that, like, there's really not much else to really show you or talk about. But I will mention this. The beds are raised, but they're not completely covered, so you can actually use this as storage space underneath here. So that's what Ethan and Matthew have done. They've stored some of their stuff underneath the bed to save some space in other places. Of course, staying over on property means that you've got to go to the park. So that is actually one of the first things that we did after we checked in. And just so that you know where Endless Summer is located at, it's on the other side of I-4, which means it's completely separated from Universal Orlando Resort. And so the only way to get there via Universal's transportation is by their buses. And the bus location here is right outside of the front doors, so it's really, really easy to get to. Not a lot of walking is involved, and they've got signs all over the place. They have 2 different bus stops. One is specific for Volcano Bay, and the other one is specific to Universal. Even though there are 2 theme parks, if you don't know, all the buses are going to take you straight to CityWalk, where they will drop you off and you'll go through security there before you head into CityWalk and pick which park that you're actually going to go to. Alrighty, so we have made it into Islands of Adventure. They're back there somewhere, I think. I know it's a little bouncy. We're shooting on my phone because we're just trying to go a little light today. We are on our way to Velocicoaster. We're going to try and get in line and see if we can ride it. We've got dinner reservations, lunchish, dinnerish reservations at 2 o'clock at Cowfish. So it is 10 till 1. We're going to see if we can get on and ride it and still make it to Cowfish in time for our res. Let's go. All right, well, we made it. They are saying that it is still about 16 minutes. So hopefully it doesn't take that long, or we're not going to be eating lunch at Cowfish.
No, we can be a couple minutes late. They're not going to kick us out.
Hopefully. Look at this. This is awesome. I cannot wait. This is going to be so much fun. Oh yeah, here we go. So it looks like there's quite a few people here in this queue line. It is almost full, I would say. So hopefully we don't end up having to wait too long to actually ride this.
Hello and welcome.
Yeah, we didn't get to ride Velocicoaster, unfortunately. I don't know if it broke down or if they were, having some issues with the attraction itself, but we decided to get out of line and we went to Cowfish. And there's really nothing that I think I need to say about Cowfish because we rave about Cowfish all the time. We've done multiple reviews from Cowfish. It's just a spectacular place located right in CityWalk. And if you're looking for some place to go, make sure you get a reservation because Cowfish gets very, very busy, especially when it's getting closer to the times when the park's going to close in the evening. Definitely make sure you've got a reservation so you can sit down, get yourself some sushi, burgushi, calamari, whatever. It is all around fantastic. So we just came back from our little escapade over to the parks. We're gonna go to the pool, but look at this. There's like literally nobody down there. Like not a single soul is at the pool, which is so very strange. There's literally nobody out there. No lifeguards, nothing. But it says that it's open till 10 o'clock. So we're down to the pool, and they've got these little towel, where you get the towels at. So just grab a couple of towels, and we're gonna find a seat. What'd you get?
I got a bubble tub.
Why did you get so much?
I'm sad because it doesn't say bubble tub on it. It's just a plain white bucket. But it's a really big drink, and I guess that's all that matters. I'm literally gonna carry it like this.
I just got a regular drink. Are you okay?
I fell down the stairs, and that's not from drinking. The tile part's really slippery, so just don't ever step on that. It hurts.
You only had a couple sips.
I said it's not from drinking.
That's what everyone would say. But you guys can see, I mean, like, look at the pool. The pool's huge. The other tall building you're seeing over there is Surfside, so we are at Dockside. But we're just gonna chill and hang out at the pool for a little while. So I just found something out. So we're in the pool, obviously, because I'm in the pool. But I just found something out. Listen very carefully. All right, listen. There's music playing underwater, just like the only other comparison I have to that is over at
Art of Animation.
Art of Animation's pool, which you might not be able to hear me because the water might be muffling the microphone, but now you know. All right, so we are still at the pool. I got I don't remember what this is, but it's got Tito's vodka in it, a Skittles syrup. I'm assuming that they potentially may make here, or they have it imported. And I got this in the Bubba tub, which means it's a double. So cheers to me. And it's really, really good. It does actually taste almost like Skittles. And they even serve it with this tube of Skittles. My only complaint is that it has no green one, so it's not as colorful as it could be. But it's still pretty cool and very good. So you can get any drink that's on the rocks into a Bubba tub for $18 total. So it's a pretty decent deal, I think. And pretty good. All right, so we are downstairs now in the food court area here for Dockside, and we're actually going to do some pizza. Taylor and Matthew want a triple P. I'm going to do the meat lovers, and then we're also going to get some garlic knots. Ethan just got
the barbecue burger.
The barbecue burger with tater tots.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Interesting choice. All right, so I think we're pretty much all set here. Something that we've never tried before when we've stayed on property, and most of the time it's because we have a car, we're already local, and we can bring a lot of stuff with us, is getting groceries. And so we know that a lot of people are gravitating towards using some different services. So we said that we would try out Shipt. Shipt is really easy to use. You just download it on your phone, and they make it super simple to pick where you want goods from. We decided to go with Publix. because that's normally where we get a lot of our stuff. And we really didn't need very much. So, you know, maybe you find this helpful or not, because we didn't really order that much, but all we really got was a case of water, some cuties, sunblock, and I think like popcorn and a bag of chips. So just some stuff to kind of tie us over in the room late at night if we need a snack or need a drink. And it was really nice, super convenient. They don't actually bring it up to your room right now. You will have to go and meet them in the lobby, and I didn't get any video of that just because I was, you know, just trying to be courteous to the driver and the shopper. So keep that in mind, but this is a fantastic service for you to utilize. If you don't have your own car, but you do need to get some things, especially for kids, definitely recommend trying it. You don't have to use Shipt, you can use something else, but that's just what we tried. And I think the next time we stay on property, we'll probably try this again. All right, so we just got everything from Shipt. So we got a case of water, we got a bag of chips, well, several bags of chips, a 6-pack of Coca-Cola for Ethan. We got some cuties because you need to hydrate. And then we got some chips, or like some pretzels. We got another thing of sunscreen just in case. And a thing of popcorn, because how can you go wrong with popcorn when you're staying? And we've got a microwave, so perfect. So we are downstairs getting some coffee this morning at Starbucks. And the line is crazy long. That's it, all the way back that way. What are you getting?
What am I getting?
Of course, that's what I asked.
Venti iced caramel latte with sweet.
Yeah, nobody cares about that. I'm gonna get a tall mocha with an extra shot of espresso, I think, today. All right, so we have just got our coffee. We're back up to the room, unfortunately. I am wearing the same shirt from yesterday, but you know, when you get up in the morning and you need to go get your Kickstarter for the day, you just put on whatever you got and you go get it. So, and the line was pretty long, as you guys saw. But we're gonna head on over to Volcano Bay today. And we forgot towels. We forgot to bring towels. You can rent towels at Volcano Bay or you can purchase towels. We didn't want to do that because we purchased towels last time so that we had to take them the next time, which we forgot. So, workaround. If you're staying over here or at any of the resorts, call down the front desk and ask for 4 more towels or however many towels you need. And they just dropped them off in this bag. And we're gonna take those with us. And we're gonna get cleaned up and head on over. All right, so we just went through security. Now, something else that I wanted to mention before we get over there too is that here at Volcano Bay, they actually don't allow you to use GoPros on any of the attractions, which means we're not gonna have any like real on-ride footage, but I'll try to get some B-roll of things as I can while we're, you know, doing stuff in between or whatever. Or we're gonna take a break from all the sides, but our main goal when we come to Volcano Bay is to try and do everything first thing in the morning. There's usually not a lot of lines. Most people, I think, don't tend to get here till around 11, closer to lunchtime. So keep that in mind. If you can get over here and ride everything first thing in the morning, it's usually a pretty successful day. This is easily where we spend most of our time when we're done riding slides, is in the Fearless River here at Volcano Bay. It's like one of the best places just to relax and hang out and enjoy the thrills of a fast-moving river with all kinds of rapids and everything else. Hey, get out of the way. How do you always get pulled ahead of me? I'm always left behind. Okay, so remember how I had said about you can't take GoPros and stuff, like you can take it inside, but you can't actually use it on any of the attractions. You can use it in the Fearless River if you wanted to. And I would recommend that you do that so that you're not like me, who loses his phone in the Fearless River and then is sprinting around there like 5 times trying to find it. Luckily, somebody picked it up, gave it to a lifeguard, they took it to Lost and Found, and I used Find My iPhone and I found it, so super thankful. But just let this be known. It's very easy to lose things in the Fearless River because it is moving quick. All right, so we're back in Islands of Adventure. Yesterday was a bad day. We came in just to try and ride Velocicoaster. We failed, didn't get on. It shut down for some technical difficulties. It was gonna start back up, shut down again for more technical difficulties, so we got out, and then it never reopened yesterday. So like I said, with the weather, we're probably not gonna go get in line for that. We're just gonna start kind of making our way in, do some stuff that's on the inside, use our express pass, and if this weather passes and it's open, we'll go jump in it. All right, so now we are hustling. We just got off of Kong, had some technical difficulties. Current wait is apparently at 45 minutes. I'm guessing it's probably longer than that because everybody else probably has also seen that. And Taylor and Matthew are running, trying to keep up so we can get on this, and hopefully it was just running. We'll get to ride it today too. So we just made it past, right here is where we ended yesterday. And we finally now made it into the second room. So the room that we left yesterday was the room where you see the coaster shoot by. We've now made it into the next one. I can't wait.
Thanks to major advances in genetic engineering that we have pioneered.
All right, everybody's thoughts.
Go. It was easily the best roller coaster that we've ridden. It was very smooth. It's very open. It's really cool because it feels like you see a lot of the park while you're riding it because you're like going over walkways and stuff. So that was really nice.
Thoughts?
So smooth. Like, I was actually a little nervous riding in the front on the first time because I didn't know what to expect, but it was so much fun. And that big drop there is actually not as bad as it looks.
So smooth. I know, it's fun. I think it's might be my favorite.
Yes.
It was very good, very smooth. I like all the little shoes. They're fun. And you feel very secure.
Yes, you do feel secure. I love that you have room to like move your arms around and you can see because you don't have that like headrest the way they made the restraint. And I think there's gonna be no bad seat on this ride, but highly suggest the front because then you can just see so much better.
I agree with everything that everybody said, but I have to add, probably the greatest thing about this entire ride is the fact that, and I called this while we were in the line. I had no idea, had not seen anything about this. I've avoided all social media. They have double-sided lockers. So there's no more of this clamoring in there with people coming in and people going, trying to fill their lockers and stuff. You put your stuff in on one side, and as you come out the exit, you get it from the other side. Awesome. So Universal has done an amazing job figuring out the game for this attraction. The soft opening is going amazing. And it's only going to make the official opening day that much better. So, hands down, the best roller coaster I think in Orlando and Florida, and my favorite one that I think I've ever been on. So, I know that this video is a little bit longer, and it's supposed to be really all about Endless Summer, and of course we've been adding a few things in here and there, talking about Velocicoaster, which was amazing, to going over to Volcano Bay, and we spent a lot of extra time, and I got a bunch of extra video while we were in the parks, but you know, a few things that I did really want to mention about Endless Summer is that just for you to have a comparison of what to expect, it is priced similar to a Disney Valley Resort, and oftentimes it's actually even cheaper than a Disney Valley Resort hotel. So I think for us to have this 2-bedroom pool view suite was right around about $150 a night, and I think even over at Art of Animation or All Star Musics for their suites, normally you're not paying that. You're actually paying like somewhere around like $225 a night for those. So this is actually really nice. It's a brand new resort. Everything is very clean in there. I think I would like to have an actual closet and not just a space with a curtain in front of it. Obviously it would be nicer if they were a little bit larger, but again, for the price that you're paying, it's kind of hard to beat to be able to sleep up to 6 people in one kind of living space. So it's great in that sense. Now, of course, what we really love about Universal is having Starbucks. Starbucks is awesome. We love having Starbucks down there. We go down there. That's what we have basically for breakfast almost every day. And but speaking of food, they've got a huge food court, and they have so many different things to offer you while you're there in the food court. So pizza, burgers, hot dogs, and then like salads and different types of other cuisines. And it's a really nice offering. They've got plenty of space to sit down and eat in there. And I mean, of course, if you want, you can always take all of that stuff right back up to your room. And because of how the building is situated, it's pretty much a short walk back to your elevator. So it's really, you're not really carrying that stuff very far, which is really, really nice and what we really enjoyed. However, if I had to take all of these you know, value resorts that we stayed at over at Universal between Cabana Bay, Aventura, and Endless Summer, how would we rank them and where we'd want to stay? I think that we would probably, no doubt, pick Cabana Bay first. We're always going to go for that theme park view, looking out into Volcano Bay, which is awesome. And then Aventura, because you still get that nice little walkway over to Volcano Bay. It's a little bit newer. And you can walk over to another resort and take the boats over to CityWalk if you want. And I think we would put Endless Summer down kind of at the bottom. Mostly just because it's so separated from everything else. It does take a little bit longer for you to get there from the resort over to the parks, just because it's separated by I-4. But other than that, I mean, it's still a really fantastic resort. You can't beat the price of it. Does it have a ton of amenities? No, but again, you know, that's kind of the offset of the price that you pay. But the pool is huge. You can't go wrong with that. That actually has 2 different pools here at this resort. So we loved it. You know, I would be really interested to know, have you guys stayed over on Universal's properties, hotels before? What was your favorite? What didn't you like? What would you change? Let us know down in the comments below, or send us an email. I don't really care. Whatever one you want to do. But let us know. We want to know, you know, where should we maybe go and stay next over there at Universal? Because I think we've done all the values now. So we have to go up in price. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you all in the next one.